getting started. Hey, how's it going? Well, you probably don't know me, but I'm Ben Gordon, and I'm finally getting started. Yeah, I filmed that video about 3 months ago, and it wasn't even the first time I filmed a video that was supposed to be my first upload. Oh, and also, I didn't introduce Bucky in that video. This is Bucky. He's a cockatiel, and I have him for over 3 years now, and he's a big part of my life, so he's gonna be a part of the channel too. Now back to us. I've been wanting to start YouTube for a very long time, and I've always been held back. What was holding me back, you ask? It might sound a little ridiculous to you, but the biggest thing that was holding me back was being afraid of what people will say. Not even what they would say, what people would think. Does this fear have any basis? No, but I guess most phobias don't have any real basis to them. But I'll tell you the thinking behind it. First of all, I was most concerned about people I know. At first, when I tell people I wanted to do YouTube, I had some friends who said, oh yeah, it's a great idea. But most people don't really seem to think that YouTube is a real career path, at least not when you're getting started. I guess you're supposed to start off with 1 million subscribers somehow. But basically, having people dismiss a great idea and passion that you have can be very discouraging. I've also tried TikTok before. I had a few different accounts and none of them really went well. Because the first thing I did when I opened an account was share it with all my friends and ask them to follow. The problem with that is that I had to post content that was up to the standards that I imagined my friends and family had. Alright, I know I'm venting a lot, don't worry, I'm almost finished, and then there's the positive side. I had a whole bunch of other things that were also holding me back, but I guess they were all just excuses, so I didn't need to face my real fear. At first, I didn't have a camera. It wasn't till I got my camera that I realized I could have done well enough with just my phone. And then I didn't have where to film. What you saw in the first clip was actually my father's office. And then I realized I could set up this little corner in my room to work perfectly well. And my being awkward in front of the camera, it still feels strange, but it got so much easier after just doing it a bunch of times. Alright, finished venting. Now here's where the turnaround happened. One day I was chilling with a friend and somehow it came up and I told him I wanted to do YouTube, and I also told him the reason I haven't started till now. And then he gave me what was probably the most simple yet best advice I've ever gotten. He said, just don't tell anyone. Start YouTube, start TikTok from scratch, and if they don't know about it, then you don't need to worry about what they think. So that's what I did. I started TikTok from scratch. I didn't tell my friends, didn't tell my family, and not even him. But bro, when you eventually do see this video, you're gonna find out you had a big part in this. Thank you. And that's the TikTok account you all know, and if you don't, you should go check it out. A couple of friends did end up finding my TikTok account, but I asked them not to share it with anyone I know, and I hope my friends, even the good ones who would be supportive, would forgive me for not telling them about it. And on my new account, I basically just started posting things that I found interesting and I thought other people would find interesting. And by just being me, I gained more followers in 10 days than I gained in a few months on my other account. Another thing I did was decide on a date that I'd start YouTube. I decided December 23rd, my birthday, is when I'm gonna post my first video. This was about 2 months ago, and this way I forced myself to stop pushing it off further. I decided that in this time I was going to film 10 videos so I could easily post them once a week without stressing. But then when I started TikTok, I realized I don't need my videos to be perfect cinema quality for people to like them. I could just be myself, make videos that I find entertaining, and other people are going to connect to it and enjoy watching it. And besides, so much could change by the time I actually ended up posting that video that I made a couple of months back. I didn't imagine I'd have 5,500 and probably even more by the time you're watching this, people following me on TikTok by the time I got to post my first YouTube video. So I decided to change my approach. I made 2 or 3 videos which I might never post, and I decided to take everything as time gets there. I'll keep to a posting once a week schedule time without preparing 10 videos in advance. This video I'm filming just 6 days before I post it, and for all I know, something could come up and I'll decide to refilm it again. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to encourage any one of you, if there's something holding you back from doing that thing you really want to do, either push through it and do it anyways, or find a way around it. You don't always need affirmation from your friends and family to do something. If it's something that you feel is the right thing to do, just go ahead and do it and prove them wrong after you succeed. Alright, took a short break to go get a cup of tea. During this time, I also watched Spider-Man No Way Home, and 3 days did happen to pass by, but I wanted to talk about why I started my channel. First of all, I just enjoy making videos. When people ask me if I have any hobbies, I tell them I like photography, videography, and anything to do with cameras. I sit on YouTube watching videos about cameras and lenses that I'll probably never buy. It's just interesting to me. I've been making videos since before I knew how to make videos. I got this camera for, I don't know, my 11th or 12th birthday, and I just take pictures and videos of anything and did nothing with it. I just enjoyed filming. And now that I learned how to edit and make videos, I enjoy creating and expressing myself with videos. Some people enjoy writing stories. I prefer making them into a film. And on YouTube, I don't have a boss or a client telling me what kind of video to make. I can make whatever video I want. Also, I enjoy connecting with and getting to know new people. And what's a better way to get to know new people with similar interests to yours and from all around the world? And I believe that if you put enough work into it and you do it smartly, you can make a nice living off of YouTube. And you know, I kind of wish I wasn't afraid to start earlier. I could have been on YouTube for a year already by now. But yeah, I'm not gonna crab at the past. We're only moving forward here. Let's move forward. And speaking about moving forward, a lot of people have asked me what kind of content am I gonna have on my channel. So the truth is, I can't tell you for sure. So much has changed in the last month. I don't know what's gonna be in a month from now. If you would have asked me 2 months ago, I would have said I want my channel to be very specifically geared towards photography and filmmaking. But now when I started doing TikTok, I realized I enjoy making content that has nothing to do with cameras. So instead of telling you exactly what's gonna be on my channel, I'm gonna show you some of the top creators I've been inspired by, and that should give you a general idea, I think. First of all, there's Casey Neistat. From him I learned that it's all about the story. His videos aren't the high quality. A lot of his videos have been filmed on cameras like these, but his videos are so good that it doesn't really matter if he has the top quality in his videos. You enjoy watching them anyways. A good story always wins. Another thing Casey is really into is hustling. He loves working hard. I don't love working hard. I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. Next up is Peter McKinnon. He's a photographer and filmmaker. So as well as the story, he's very into the quality because that's what he does. All of his videos are super professional. Even his simple vlogs, he walks around with a huge camera just to get the best quality out of them. Oh, and he loves coffee. And then there's some very different type of YouTubers, like Danny Duncan, for example. He's the type of person who'd put his car up in his tree and shoot fireworks at it for fun. He's up there at the highest level of not caring about what other people think of him, and I aspire to get to there one day. And his sense of humor and pranks, which are very similar to vlog creations, are just my favorite type of humor. When a prank is just ridiculous and funny and doesn't hurt anyone, that's the best type of prank in my opinion. For example, it doesn't hurt anyone if you take 2 fronts of a car and stick them together and drive around the city like that. It also doesn't hurt anyone if you... It also doesn't hurt anyone if you take a swimming pool to the beach and fill it up over there. These are funny pranks that are harmless. There are obviously a lot of others I've learned from. I spend way too much time watching YouTube videos, but I still highly recommend you go check out these guys if you haven't yet. I'll link them down below. Tea break. And then of course there's you guys. I want you guys to enjoy watching my videos just as much as I enjoy creating them. So I'd love to hear from you guys. If you have any questions, recommendations, or any type of feedback, I'd love to hear. And you know that first clip at the beginning? I watched back that full video that I made 3 months ago, and it was really cringy. And you know, I'll probably watch this video in 3 months, and I'll cringe at it just as much. But one thing I know for sure, I'll be really proud of myself that I went ahead and got started. If there's something that you want to do and you've been pushing it off, go ahead and start it. You'll be really happy you did. And if you feel you're not good enough at editing, filming, or whatever it is, I just want to tell you I got so much better at filming, editing, and talking to the camera over the last 1.5 months when I actually started doing it. So I'll say it one more time, go get started. You'll be happy you did. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video, for subscribing. If you didn't, you should. And if you could share this video with someone who you think would enjoy watching it, that would help me out a lot. That's it. See you in the next one. Suggestions. So I'd love to hear from you guys. If you have any questions, I can't say that word. Suggestions. What's another word for suggestions?
Here are some synonyms for suggestion: proposal, proposition, motion, submission, recommendation.
Recommendation is easier to say.